Hello friends, I hope you all are well and doing great. So today let me take you inside of the book which is by Stephen King, Revival. This book is widely recognized as a return to form for the prolific horror author. The novel is praised for its strong beginning skillfully portrays the childhood of the protagonist, Jamie Morton, and his encounter with the enigmatic Reverend Charles Jacobs. This part of the book is noted for its rich depiction of a small New England town and the close knit Morton family, evoking a sense of nostalgia mixed with an undercurrent of impending horror. A spectacularly dark and electrifying novel about addiction, religion, music, and what might exist on the other side of life. In a small New England town in the early 60s, a shadow falls over a small boy playing with his toy soldiers. Jamie Morton looks up to see a striking man, the new minister. Charles Jacobs, along with his beautiful wife, will transform the local church. The men and boys are all bit in love with Mrs. Jacobs. The women and girls, including Jamie's mother and beloved sister, feel the same about Reverend Jacobs. With Jamie, the Reverend shares a deeper bond based on their fascination with simple experiments in electricity. Then tragedy strikes the Jacobs family. The preacher curses God, mocking all religious belief, and is banished from the shock town. Jimmy has demons of his own. In his mid-30s, he is living a nomadic lifestyle of bar band, rock and roll. Addicted to heroin, stranded, desperate, he sees Jacob again, a showman on stage, creating dazzling portraits in lightning. And the muting has profound consequences for both men. The bond becomes a pact beyond even the devil's devising. And Jamie discovers that revival has many meanings. Because for every cure, there is a price. This rich and disturbing novel spans 5 decades on its way to the most terrifying conclusion Stephen King has ever written. The story's protagonist, Jamie Morton, meets his new pastor as an 8-year-old child in the year 1963. As in the case in many of King's tales, this one is located within his own state of Maine. The fictional hamlet is Harlow, and within it, we are introduced to Jamie's extended family. A few local personalities and a charismatic young pastor named Charles Jacobs. For reasons unknown to us, a peculiar bond is evident between Jamie and his pastor from the first meeting. This strange relationship is one that will last 60 years, spanning the length of this novel. A profound tragedy occurs in the beginning of the story that causes the pastor to abruptly abandon his religion. The pastor leaves Harlow, Maine, destination unknown. One interesting aspect of the pastor's character is his apparent fascination with lightning and electricity, a preoccupation with science may not be unusual among clergy members, but one can sense there is something off regarding his tinkering with electricity. What is not apparent in the beginning is that his obsession with lightning and electricity will have adverse consequences later in the story. The first third of this book is some of the finest writing Stephen King has produced. Readers are swept up into a fascinating and complex story with well developed and relatable characters. The story is peppered with real life joys and tragedies. I enjoyed reading how Jamie Morton evolved and changed from a shy boy to awkward teen to a confident young man in the span of a few years. Unfortunately, Jamie's life takes a tragic turn for the worse in his adult life. The drug addiction that began with his musical career is now uncontrollable, rapidly destroying his health. As Jamie nears death, he is somewhat miraculously reintroduced to Pastor Jacobs, now operating a traveling carnival act of his own in Nebraska. One aspect of this novel I enjoyed was the frequent tie-ins or references to King's other works. The town of Castle Rock is mentioned upon occasion, and the city of Jerusalem's Lodge can be seen from a vantage point atop nearby Goat Mountain. In the final 30 pages of Revival, Stephen King at last rewards us with his unleashed imagination. I won't spoil the ending, but I will hint that it meshes Lovecraftian horror with a subtle nod to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. In the end, Stephen King ambitiously and convincingly tackles a broad variety of subjects in this well researched novel. I found some plot threads near the conclusion to be a trifle. This is a heartfelt and worthwhile read. The characters all evolved and changed commensurate with the passage of time. So, this is all we have about this book. I hope you guys enjoyed the story, enjoyed the book. If you did, don't forget to press the like button. I'll be back with another video with another book. Till then, just take care. So if you wanted to buy any one of these books that I had reviewed on this channel, and many more other books are also available on incredible prices. So if you wanted to read it or you wanted to gift it to your friends or family, you can buy it easily from this website, which is www.bestbookforyou.co.uk. You can also get more or less on some selected book. So what are you waiting for? Just visit our website right now and buy your favorite books.